Oh. Whee! Putting your hands on me in those skin-tight jeans.
Ooh, girl.
That's what Josh says to me every morning. It's Jeremy, Katy, Josh. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hey, we got the YouTube feed working again.
Yay! Look at us. Now you can look at us, actually.
Yeah, there we are. I should redo the camera. It's just staring at my gut.
It's just your chinny chin right now.
My chinny chin and my gut. That is not a good angle. Anyway, Mix 100 Denver on YouTube if you want to check that out. Brought to you by our good friends at Safeway. Can I tell you how much I love having cameras throughout the house so I can scare my wife from time to time?
You did something mean.
That's so mean.
I got the alert that something was going on in the basement. So she was down there getting in the deep freeze down there, and I set off the alarm that's just in the basement on the camera. Freaked her out.
Yeah, you freaked us out.
You just watched her.
Like,
you just watched.
You did not.
Spills all the meat everywhere.
Send your wife into terror. Like,
I love doing that kind of stuff. Or I just get on, and turn the mic on, and I'm like, what are you doing?
I know.
It's so creepy that you can do that.
The reasons I'm glad I'm single usually come from
good.
Jeremy and what he does to Nicole.
That's how you keep a marriage strong right there, Katy.
Oh, my God.
Keep her on her toes. That's how you have a successful
You have
marriage.
been married for a long time, so I guess
That's how you do it.
Working.
You got to be a prankster.
Oh
Make
my
her laugh.
Goodness.
And then take a screenshot when she flips off the camera. And send it to her later. When she asks me to do something at home, I'm like, no, there you go. Real quick, what is this? You lost something else at your house? So yesterday we were talking about how Katy had a trip to, I don't know, Tahiti. Punta Cana.
Yeah.
And there was a redeem code on an envelope or whatever. It got thrown away, so she lost the trip.
Yeah.
Now what did you lose?
A gift card to Ulta, and it's a $50 gift card. Like all my makeup that I was gonna buy was.
So that'll get you like one shade of blush, isn't it?
It'll get
Ulta's
me
so
usually,
expensive.
One bottle of mascara.
Yeah, mascara and eyeshadow is what I go for, and that was gonna cover that. But now I have to shell out my own money, and this again. It has been in my purse somebody gave it to me as a housewarming gift. So I've had it as long as I've lived in my new spot, and I've just hung on to it. Like when I need some new stuff, I'm going to pop in and grab it. And when I went to go look for it, it was not there. I have no idea where it went. Sometimes my purse falls and spills, and I guess maybe
So that gift card's at Ball Arena somewhere.
I don't know what happened. Like it probably is. Honestly, it probably fell out of my purse somewhere that was completely not in my realm of where I go. So I'll never see it again.
We need a little something, like somebody at your house that kind of takes care of this stuff for you.
What is that called?
A husband?
Right?
A husband.
What is that called?
I don't want one of those.
Josh,
Yes, you do. You do.
I do sometimes. I was talking to you guys about that. How lately it's been when I'm eating because I'm really afraid if I choke on something, who's going to help me? That thought, for whatever reason, has been going through my head a little lately. And that is a reason that I want a significant other. That's probably not the best reason.
You're kind of putting that out there now.
You're
just asking to choke, and we're going to find your bloated carcass on your floor at some point.
No, I'm not asking. I'm just saying that I don't know why it just started getting into my head a little.
I showed up
lately.
at work before you today, and I was like, uh-oh. Did she choke?
Oh.
Did she choke? Uh-oh.
No,
uh-oh.
Bloated carcass on the floor.
You just, how carefully are you chewing your food right now?
Very careful.
That's
the thing
they say you're supposed to have 23 chomps.
Oh, I'm doing 30.
Before you swallow.
I'm doing 30,
All right,
Josh.
good for you, Katy.
Yes, I'm purposely chewing my food 30 times
I've
each.
seen you eat.
And I mean, since
have you
this
seen those
weekend when I was
National
in
Geographic
my-
videos
No.
where the hyenas attack a hippo that's
not
on the
true.
ground? That is how
n-
Katy eats.
I don't eat like
She
that.
pounces on her prey.
What's going to get away if
I have no
do?
comment. I have no comment.
I do not eat like that. You guys just saw me eat a piece of pizza. I didn't eat like that,
Josh and I have quietly looked at each
No.
other. We've made eye contact while we watch you eat sometimes.
No, you're lying. This is how I'm gonna always
Just
stay
saying.
single. Y'all are telling lies.
Just saying.
I don't
You know
eat
what?
like a
Hyena on a carcass.
Jeremy's keeping both of us single.
He
That's the
really
problem.
is. He really is.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? He likes it for the show. He
does.
just, he doesn't
Josh
want us to find
Josh
love.
is a very sensual eater. He's slow and he takes his
I don't think that's any
time.
better.
Pull part is the cheese
Yeah.
dripping off the
It's
pizza.
so slow.
Cheese pulled
Little
for
drip down.
slurping.
You should watch him eat a chicken wing.
Oh gosh,
The
Put
way he
whole
works
thing in
his
my mouth.
tongue over
Yeah.
that chicken wing.
Ooh, that chicken wing thing.
Yeah.
Total opposite of a hyena on a hippo.
Katie's
I
got
do
the
not
wing sauce
eat like
all over her
that.
face.
I don't eat like that. And I'm eating a lot slower now since I
Just
started
like
thinking
Josh.
Like a
about it.
lion. Maybe like a lion on a
it's
deer.
not
Pouncing.
like a lion.
Josh makes love to those chicken wings.
20 minutes each wing. That's what I
Oh
do.
gosh, yeah, right.
That wing is begging for more.
Yeah.
We're going to marry Josh
Bad.
off for sure.
Let's
You
do
guys
it.
are bad.
Finally.
Well, I guess we should dive into PMI.
Let's do
There
it.
we go.
That's an awkward transition. So listen, we get a ton of stories every morning. We do our research. We go through multiple sites and find all the good stuff. We come back and tell you about it on the air. We give you a positive, a minus, and something interesting to start your day. And I got to pee today.
Ooh, Jerry got to pee.
I never get to pee. Well, here's your pee. Let's talk about those forever chemicals. They're in the news constantly about, the microplastics and all
Yeah.
the chemicals that stay in your body forever. They're saying to get those out of your body and improve your gut health, lower cholesterol, help regulate blood sugar, eat more fiber. A high fiber diet can help reduce the amount of forever chemicals in your body and all that other stuff.
So they're not
Good.
forever.
They're not forever.
Not with fiber.
Not with fiber. And those forever chemicals come from like certain cleaning products, that nonstick cookware. You're not supposed to cook on that. Even shampoo has forever chemicals. Anyway, when you eat a lot of fiber, it basically puts like a gel on the inside of your gut. It lines your gut and digestive system with like a weird fiber gel.
Because it's scratching all that stuff
And it
out.
traps all that, and away it goes out the booty.
No way.
Yeah, look
Okay.
at that. So it keeps it from absorbing into your body. So if you are truly concerned about all these forever chemicals in you, eat more fiber. Get a bran muffin on the way to
Oh,
work
no.
today.
And
There we
even
go.
berries. Do you know berries have a ridiculous amount of fiber? And if you
Yes.
just eat a couple handfuls of berry a
He's
day,
on a berry
berries a day,
kick.
you're
Yeah.
you're good. You're good to go though.
That's
with
what
the
this
berries.
says. Eat more fruits, veggies, grains, nuts, seeds. Avoid the meat, eggs, pasta, and white bread, which is what we call Josh.
Yeah.
And yeah, so scrape it out of you.
You eat a lot of
guys.
nuts.
I
You have like
eat
snack
I eat a
of nuts
bag of
day.
nuts every day and about half a cup of blueberries every day,
Yeah.
Along with your oatmeal.
along
which
with
is
my
also
oatmeal each
full
and
of
every
fiber.
morning. So
Your colon is healthy as a
I
horse.
got no forever chemicals in me.
Squeaky clean.
Nothing.
Yeah.
That's funny.
There's your
for
positive,
you.
guys. What's
Well,
your minus?
I got the minus today, and Jer, oddly enough, it has a lot to do with forever chemicals.
what are you
Look at that.
doing?
You're going to be putting them right back in your body because after you scrape them out of your gut with all the healthy stuff you're doing, do you drink water, Jer? Yes, you do.
Uh-oh.
Well, now the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, otherwise known as the EPA,
Yes?
they are weakening their federal guidelines for toxic forever chemicals in America's drinking water.
How are they doing that?
So earlier last year, they were like, hey, these forever chemicals are horrible for you, and we want to start regulating the water. Well, now all the water companies are like, we can't keep up with that yet. We're behind in all of the toxicity reports that you are trying to
great.
force onto us and make all the water cleaner. So now they aren't able to keep up with those laws and guidelines yet. So now America's federal agency is weakening all of those laws and guidelines on the toxic forever chemicals in America's drinking water, citing all the compliance issues that they're having right now.
So you got to have a bran muffin if you have a glass of water now.
Essentially, yes, or just get a really good filtration system because they are weakening these laws again to where essentially they're allowing the water to go out to all of America's faucets and tap water systems that is just not as clean as you would probably like it to be.
Yeah.
So get those filters, otherwise you'll become
That
a
is a
little
minus.
plastic water bottle walking
is.
You'll
around.
be glowing in the dark.
And Josh is
will
like
be.
a water ambassador.
I'm a
He
water
really is.
snob.
You
I am.
but you did preach about the importance of clean water, whether you drink it, whether you use it for showers, whether you use it for cooking. Like
Yeah.
you have strongly had an opinion about water since I've known
Josh is
you.
our
so-
water expert on the show.
Yes.
You use it so much.
Yes.
It's so much a part of your daily life, especially Colorado water. Everyone's like, oh, it's from the Rocky
Yeah,
Mountains.
it's so clean.
It's really dirty, and
It
there's
is.
a lot of really crappy metals and
Hold on, I gotta
fluorides
take
and
a sip of
chlorides and all
Denver
that
Tap
stuff.
here.
I know, right? That's what I
It's
have
really
in
bad.
my-
You should not do
Oh,
like this is
he
the cleanest
gargled
water
it.
that you can get.
Oh, I don't feel good. Although we're in Lone Tree, is this Lone Tree
Yeah.
water?
Yeah.
It's not good. It doesn't,
This
it's
is
super
bougie
hard
water. This is Lone Tree water.
It's
It's
hard
fine.
water. It's not good.
It's bougie water. It wears yoga
You have
pants
really
constantly.
good teeth. It's not good for your teeth, dude. It has a little Stanley
This
cup
water
in it.
goes out to Elway's.
It-
This water just straight from a Range Rover.
Yeah, it always
Hold on.
pays the toll. Like it's bougie water
Drives
for
the
sure.
toll.
That's a good,
Yeah,
tasty
it's bougie
water.
water.
This water's full of Botox.
Oh, yummy. Those are
This
forever
water's full of
chemicals.
Botox and yoga pants.
Hair and lash
Good.
lash
Good.
extensions.
It's
that's what
wearing
that
an
water
aloe
is.
hat.
Yes.
It's got a Lululemon hip pack.
There you go. Either way, it's hard water. It's really bad for your
All right.
body, and it gets all over you.
Now
Don't
we
do it.
know. All right,
Okay.
what's the interesting?
Okay, this is interesting and good because guess who's back? Back again. Ready?
Shady?
Hank Hill, Bill, Dale, and
Oh,
Boomhauer.
I saw this and I was wondering if it was fake news.
No, it's actually amazingly true. They're getting a reboot. King of the Hill is getting a reboot, and there's
Nice.
no word yet on when we're going to get the series, blah, 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 but they are going
Damn
to
it, Bobby.
have, I know, right? Like, I really wanted to know when it was going to happen, but they're going to be out
What's
at
going
some
on?
big Austin ATX TV festival on May 30th.
The
and
cartoon
that's
characters?
when, no, but Mike Judge
Damn it,
and
Bobby.
all the other cast
Bobby.
members who are, voice the characters, they're going to be at this festival, and they're going to reveal a bunch more information about this new series, but we do have a still image of the TV show, the new one, and they've got a drone carrying a case of Alamo beer. So they've updated the series. Our headset.
I'll tell you what, I'll put that there
they've
headset
got-
on and we'll put
they've
that
got
box
a
on
food
a virtual
delivery
reality.
here. Like there's so many Dale's on an iPad, or Boomhauer
That's
rather's on an
exciting.
iPad.
So I truly thought this was fake.
No,
so
it's
this is
cool.
great.
It's true, and we're going to be hearing more
Good
about
for
when we
them.
can watch it on TV. One of my favorite shows
That
of
stopped
all
like
time.
a decade ago,
yeah,
right? I mean-
2009 is when.
Oh
So
my
almost like
gosh.
16 years ago. The last episode aired in
Dang.
2009. The new one. I mean, obviously reruns air all the time on TV, but Bobby Hill, Peggy Hill, these characters.
Did you
just have-
actually even say the name of the TV show through all this?
I said King
Yeah,
of the
King
Hill.
of the
Did you?
Hill.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was just
did.
curious.
I did.
did.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
missed it.
So
But
funny.
also,
Like we're
just-
raving about
Family
this
Guy.
TV show, and people are like, "What show is it?"
And they're going to have it on Hulu, by the way. So that's
Yeah.
the reboot's going to be on Hulu, so you can,
that's
catch
great.
like the
Good
whole
for them.
series in one little
That
couch
makes me
session.
happy.
It makes me happy too.
Yeah.
Interesting and positive.
In
You're
2009.
welcome.
Imagine how different the world was back then.
I
That's crazy.
know, I know, I
Crazy.
know. To think where these people have like their journeys that they've
Propane and
taken.
propane accessories.
Exactly. Cannot wait to see what they've been up to.
Oh,
That's great.
that's funny.
There you go, y'all. That is PMI with JKJ. Now listen up. Coming up at 7:30, we're gonna have another edition of Fast Five for you. So be ready to call in. Here's the number. Don't call now. Don't you do it. But have the number locked and loaded, ready in your phone to play PMI because it's extremely popular. 303-691-1-MIX, 303-691-1649. We'll be doing that at 7:30. It's traffic time. Denver's best music. It's Mix 100. Jeremy, Katy, Josh in the morning. Colorado Broadcasters Association Award winners. They gave us a couple plaques. Best morning show in Colorado and best radio station personalities. We're kind of a big deal.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey, mer, mer, mer. So thank you to all of our listeners that keep us on top. We really appreciate it. Now, listen, we're going to be diving into Fast Five here in just a second, but I do want to give you a heads up because today's Thursday, so that means it's a Show Wants to Know day. And we got a message from a girl named Brooklyn. Hey, Brooklyn.
I love that name.
Isn't
too.
that a sexy
Love that
name?
name.
That's a
It
sexy
is.
name,
It
just
is.
saying.
It really is.
She's got a bit of an issue going on at work because there might be an ex starting at her job, and she's kind of freaking out. So
Oh, her
I
ex?
know. Ex-fiancé.
Oh, that's even worse for some reason.
Oh, it stings a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's a little more to it. We'll read her letter coming up at 8 o'clock today. For Show Wants to Know, so stick around for that. You guys ready to have some fun?
Let's
do it.
this.
Let's do this little sound thingy here. Yeah, let's see how fast you can pick up that phone and give us a call. Here's the phone number if you would like to play Fast Five today. And as always, we're looking for the newbies. If you've never played, give us a jingle. We'll brighten your day. 303-691-1-MIX, 303-691-1649. We'll get you on the lines with JKJ for Fast Five. And here's how it works. We'll get to know you a little bit, and then I will toss a category at you and start a 10-second timer. And within those 10 seconds, you've got to give me 5 things that have to do with that category. I'm sure Katy Cat's got some examples for us.
I sure do, because yesterday you asked for movies starring Pauly Shore. You also asked for 5 Denver Nuggets head coaches. And the one that won it was Jake coming in hot with 5 cities in Colorado, starting with the letter C.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He was a good guy, and he had his son on the line.
Henry.
Henry.
Oh, so good talking to them both.
And we had a special prize yesterday with the Nuggets tickets.
We
so
did.
He's
Yeah.
going tonight with his son to the Nuggets game. So
Yay, go Nuggets.
very fun game of Fast Five today. Yesterday. Let's see if we can top it today. Josh is quickly working through these lines. If you're a newbie, call us 303-691-1-MIX. 303-691-1649. Now, speaking of prizes, what do we have for our winner today?
Yeah, we've got a trip to the movies for your whole fam because you're winning a 4-pack of tickets to see that new Mission Impossible movie, The Final Reckoning, and you get to check it out at the Regal Colorado Center in IMAX. So, yeah, it's a nice prize when you win Fast Five.
Real nice prize. So if you'd like to have some fun with us and become best friends forever, 303-691-1-MIX, 303-691-1649. If you get a busy signal, keep trying. This is a popular game. What do we got here? We got a Brittany. Hi, Britt.
Hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Thank you for calling in. What are you doing today? Anything good?
I have a dentist appointment, so I'm not going to work. So there's that.
Are you one of those people like Katy across from me here who freaks out when they go to the dentist?
I'm not a huge fan. I only go when I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, same, Brittany. Oh.
Katy
And I-
has, Katy has to get heavily medicated.
I do have to take Xanax to go to the dentist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's just an excuse to take some Xanax,
Okay.
though. Like, oh,
No, it makes
she's
me-
going in like every 2 weeks,
No.
which is very strange.
Brittany, even you telling me that you're going to the dentist immediately, I was like, oh gosh,
Yeah.
oh no, poor Brittany.
Poor Britt.
Yeah.
What you got going on in the background, Brittany? I hear dogs barking, people talking.
Yeah. Sorry, I was getting my kids ready for school, and yeah, we have quite a few dogs.
Oh, I
Long
bet.
time.
Right on. Good. Well, let's play some Fast Five with you so you can get back at it, girlfriend. This one came in from a listener. We absolutely love it when listeners chime in with some topics. In 10 seconds, no sequels. In 10 seconds, please give me 5 movies starring Nicole Kidman. Go.
Practical Magic.
Yes.
Oh, what is that one that just came out? I can't think of it.
Uh-oh.
There's so many, and I can't think of them.
Oh.
You thinking about that baby girl one that just came out?
The
Yes,
baby girl.
It's like super naughty.
Yes.
Yeah,
Super.
it was. I
Practical-
definitely couldn't watch it in front of the kids.
Yeah, that's
No.
not a Disney movie at all.
You can watch Practical
No.
Magic, though. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
I love that
yeah,
movie.
it is.
I just read a story
That's
that
one of our
Practical
favorites.
Magic 2 is going to be coming out.
Ooh.
I heard that. That would be very, very fun to go see.
OMG, LOL.
I'd be in it for that one. I love that movie.
Brittany, you're so sweet.
Yeah.
It was so nice of you to call in this morning. You get back to those kiddos and dogs, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All
Have
right.
a good day.
See you
Hi,
later.
Brittany.
Hi, Carrie. Carrie.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Last day of school for you? That's what my note says on the screen.
It's my son's last day of 8th grade, so I'm driving him there now.
Oh, boy. Off to high school
Oh, I
next
know.
year.
That's a big deal,
Yeah.
right?
That is a
Yes. I'm feeling all the feels.
Yeah.
I bet. This is a huge step.
For both of you.
Real big
like,
step.
Yeah.
When your baby's going to high school, Carrie.
So
Oh, my
grown
God.
up. So grown up. What high school will he be going to?
We live in Loveland.
Okay.
Okay, so you're...
Okay.
His
up
name's
there.
Lane. He's right here. He wants to say hi.
Sure.
Hi.
What's up, Lane?
Hey!
Congratulations on getting out of middle school, buddy.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay is right. Get out of there. Move on. Well, that's great, Carrie. So now you got a summer to keep them busy, and
Yeah.
just get ready for
All
high
the good
school.
things.
My son has 7 days left of school, and he came home
Yeah.
yesterday, and he's like, one of my teachers says that they're all out of things to teach us, so we're gonna have movies for the next 7 days.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Well, is it? All right.
At least they're keeping him busy, Jer. Come
Yay,
on.
7 days left. Why keep learning for 7 days? Let's put movies on for the next week. Anyway, don't get me started. Okay, so what do I have for you? Oh, yeah. There's 5 of these now. The United States recognizes 5 of these. I looked them up. In 10 seconds, no help from your future high schooler, Carrie. In 10 seconds, please give me the names of the 5 oceans. Go.
Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Antarctic, Arctic. What am I missing?
Girlfriend, you nailed
Is that it?
That was
Yeah.
5 out of 5.
Carrie, yes.
Yeah.
Smarty pants.
They recognize the Antarctic and Arctic oceans now.
Nice. Okay. We got on late, so I didn't even hear what the prize is today, but I'm really excited.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
getting a 4-pack of movie passes to go see the new Mission Impossible. So that'll keep your
Yeah.
kid busy a little bit.
In IMAX
Awesome.
too, Carrie. So
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
you get to go watch in IMAX.
Second one today. Took it down. Congratulations, Carrie. I'm going to throw you on hold, and Josh will come back and tell you about your prize, all right?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Carrie.
Look at everybody still holding. If you guys want to say hi, I'll roll through these really quick. Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
Hi, we got a
Good
winner,
morning.
but you made the effort to call in, so I'll say hi to you.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that you guys at least let us on because it's my daughter's 12th birthday today.
Really?
Yay! What's her name?
Peyton.
Peyton.
The other two, be quiet.
I don't know
Okay.
what the heck's going on right now, Kelly.
Happy
Sorry,
birthday,
I'm so
Peyton.
sorry about that. The other two, they're very excited.
They are. They were barking like dogs.
Yes, super stuff.
Yeah, this is the greatest call ever.
That's funny. Oh,
Well, happy
I'm so
birthday.
sorry.
No, you're funny.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
good.
I'm goofing on you. What's Peyton doing for her birthday?
Well, she goes to Euclid. She goes to Euclid Middle School, and they're taking him to Skate City.
Oh, I love
yay!
Skate City.
Yes.
We bought the passes to Skate City so we can go whenever we want.
yes,
Smart.
the $5
Yeah,
annual.
that's right.
Yes.
Heck yeah, I tear it up at Skate City.
Backwards and everything.
That's right. Bring out the
I know.
limbo stick. Well,
There's
that's
also the summer pack at Main Event where
yeah,
you can
sure.
do like the kids bowl free
Yep.
for the
Oh,
summer.
Oh yeah.
I love that places are doing that for the kids. Keep them busy, right? Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Kelly, thank you so much for calling in this morning. Happy birthday to sweet Peyton, and maybe give it a shot tomorrow, and we'll try to get you on.
Yeah.
All right?
And I do have one special request. Can you play a Blackpink song for her?
A what song?
Oh, they're a band. They're a K-pop band.
Oh,
Blackpink.
Blackpink. No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, why not? Okay, how about Aperte?
Okay.
I have a song queued up we might be able to get to it before the break, that Katy picked, actually. And you're going to freak out when you hear it,
Okay.
Kelly.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you. Have
Thank
a
you,
wonderful
Kelly.
day.
You too. Bye.
You too. And we'll try and get a song on for Peyton because it's her birthday.
Not a chance.
Come
Not
on,
a chance
it's
in hell.
Peyton's birthday.
Hi, Sam. Sam hung up. Justin, are you still there, buddy?
Hi.
Hi, dude. Just still wanted to say hi to you. Thanks for making the effort this morning, but we got a winner for Fast Five, my man.
Sounds good. Grant and Louisville want to say good morning.
Hi, kiddos. Get to school. Go learn something. Don't watch movies, okay?
Yeah,
Tell your
go.
teacher you want to learn something.
I'm going to watch a movie.
I
Good.
know, right?
Good.
Movie.
Yeah, who wants to watch a movie? You want to learn something.
No, we don't.
Yeah, you do.
They want to watch a movie.
You go learn stuff. Don't watch movies for the next 7 days.
Oh,
Captain Kill the Fun
I
over
know.
here.
Jeez,
Sorry,
kids. You guys have a great day. Justin, try tomorrow for Fast Five. Thanks for calling. James, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Hey,
We got
brother.
Lacey and Macy here.
Who is it? Who is it? Hi. What are
was
their
that?
names?
We got Lacey and Mason. Lacey's 12 and Mason is 8.
Hi, kiddos.
Good morning.
It's crazy how this feature has just turned into like people, giving their kids shout outs,
I
which
love
I think
it.
it's the cutest damn thing.
Exactly.
We love our families listening very much, James. So we can't thank you enough for having us on in the morning, my friend.
Yeah, and
Yeah, we
Lacey
listen
and
every
Mason.
morning, so we'll try again tomorrow.
Please do.
Awesome.
Please do. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
Bye, kids. Don't watch movies. Go learn something. All right, so here is the song that we have queued up for our throwback throwdown, and I know I'm going to hear about it from the bosses.
I know, but it's worth it.
But Katy said, please, 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 please.
So I'm going to dance.
So here you go. Getting in the Wayback Machine. This is 93 or so.
92.
Annie Lennox. Yeah! Broken glass.
Dun, 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 dun.
Denver's best music, Mix 100. Little Annie Lennox for your throwback throwdown, taking you back to 92, for goodness sake.
Yes.
Oh, and you should have seen Katy with her little dance routine. That's why you need to be following along on YouTube, Mix 100 Denver on YouTube, and you can see what's going on in the studios.
Exactly.
Katy had a choreographed dance routine to that entire song.
I know. It wasn't at
Cutest
its best
thing ever.
because I need my partner.
Super
but
cute.
Yeah.
I loved every second of it. I really
glad you
did.
enjoyed
It was
it.
really good. All right, guys, coming up at 8 o'clock, we're going to need some more listeners to sound off. You guys do us proud each and every week when we do Show Wants to Know a couple times. This time around, it's a message from a lady named Brooklyn. She's having some issues because of somebody who is starting at her work. They hired him on, and she is freaking out a little bit. We'll want you guys to sound off and give Brooklyn some advice for Show Wants to Know. So stick around for that, and stick around for a very exciting traffic report. All live, all local, it's JKJ broadcasting out of our studios, Lone Tree, Colorado. Not out of state, pretending to be in Colorado. No, we are Colorado people talking to our Colorado friends. And if you want to see what's going on in the studio, go to our YouTube feed. It is Mix 100 Denver, brought to you by Safeway. And as always, download that Mix 100 Denver app and get it on your phone. And tap the microphone button there in the corner and send us a voice message, as does Sweet Drew every single day with Drew's Daily Dad Joke. This kid is committed. Every day we get a message from Drew. You want Drew's Daily Dad Joke?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
You want it? You want it? Here you go.
I don't know.
Eclipse it! Eclipse it!
That was good, Drew.
So good.
Keep them coming, Drew.
That's probably a top 3 for me. I like that one.
We love it.
Eclipse it.
I've never heard that one before,
That's
which
good.
is what I like.
Eclipse
Yeah.
it.
That's cute,
He
Drew.
actually texted us a little bit ago. He's like, "You're gonna like today's dad joke."
Drew, where are you getting these, buddy? What are you
He's
getting?
good. Keep
Drew,
them coming,
we
buddy.
dig you.
Keep them coming. And that app is Mix 100 Denver. If you guys want to send us a message. Good news: monkeys are wiping their butts.
Oh, thank
What?
goodness.
Yeah, what
About time.
Yeah, there's
heck?
chimpanzees. Some researchers out of the University of Oxford have been monitoring this group of chimpanzees. And it turns out when they drop a deuce, they're using leaves to wipe their booties.
All right, no more skid marks in their underwear.
Evolution
All
is
right.
catching up.
They're just like us. They also observed that they chew leaves and various plants and then put them on wounds, much like humans would do with a bandage. So they actually help their loved ones out. They'll go over and
How
eat some leaves and
smart.
Plug the wound.
plug the
Yeah,
wound.
you gotta plug it.
Look at that. So they're wiping butts and plugging wounds.
Pretty soon they're gonna be driving.
Just like
Crazy.
Soon, you're going to see one in your Uber. You're like, ah!
wiping his butt.
Katie, have you been watching the thirst trap videos promoting the national parks?
Oh, what? Did I miss something?
Yeah.
I have not
So
seen these.
People have been watching these. It's a bunch of sexy dudes doing various activities, putting up tents, chopping wood.
Oh, I love chopping wood. That's
Out
my
by a
favorite.
waterfall.
I showed you one guy that
flexing.
chops a lot of wood that you
That's
love.
my favorite.
Turns out, everyone's like, why are the national parks putting out these thirst trap sexy dude videos? Turns out it's a parody account. It's a TikTok parody account where they're posting all these sexy dudes out in the wilderness doing stuff and then giving shout outs to like Yellowstone.
Okay, because I was
within
going to
the
say,
videos.
I follow the national parks account, and I have not seen any men
Shout
chopping
out
wood. I was
Yellowstone,
like,
girl.
wow, how did I miss this?
And
So-
it's funny because there's a lot of ladies commenting, like, I had no intention to go to any sort of national park this year, but just because of this parody account, I'm going to be going to Yellowstone
The
and other
guys aren't
various
gonna be
pictures.
there?
No, they're not, but it's
not
just
gonna
kind
be
of
there.
like reminding people that we have beautiful national parks, I guess.
Hey, girl.
It's
And,
one sexy
yeah.
buffalo.
Come check out our trees.
And so there maybe you don't know, maybe some of these guys will wander into a
Yeah.
park and you might see them when you're out hiking or something.
They could be the
fresh air.
greeters. Welcome to Yellowstone.
Could
We
you
love
imagine?
Would you like me to carry you over to Old Faithful?
It's gonna look like you're walking into an Aeropostale back in the day.
Oh, I want
Speaking
to
of Old
go.
Faithful, that's me right now.
Yeah.
Gosh, once an hour, every hour.
Woo! Chop that wood. Here's another crazy story floating around this morning. Over 1,000 Starbucks baristas are on strike. They're against the new dress code. We've talked about this a few times on the show. The new dress code that is popping, requiring solid black shirts and specific pants, and then the green apron over
Yeah,
it.
I
And
mean,
I
that's-
guess they don't like it.
It's your uniform. Nobody likes it. Like,
Yeah, but it looks good. It
Yeah,
looks good
it
and
does look good.
it classes up the place. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it looks great too, buddy.
it looks great. I get why they don't want to wear it because
Why?
it's probably not figure flattering for them. Because
Black
the
is slimming.
Black
It
and
is
black
slimming,
is slimming.
But
But
the
the
black
khaki pants.
they make you wear are not
I think it's like
hugging in the right.
khaki pants.
Exactly. So I get it because I had to wear
Khaki
these
pants will show your front butt.
When I worked in food service, I had to wear the pants that, made you instantly have a pear shape. Nobody wants a pear shape, so I get why they don't like them, but it's your uniform. uniform. Everybody has to wear it, right?
Plus, I mean,
That's
who's
what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
sexualize their
How it works.
Their
Starbucks barista? Like,
I
just give us the
mean-
Yeah, but you want to
coffee.
feel confident. You want to feel good
You
about yourself
do.
while you're at work. So if you got the front butt, popping there.
You have an apron then to cover it. There you go.
You do.
Boom.
solid point. Boom.
Wear your
You got the
uniform.
front butt apron
Yeah,
going
you got
on.
the front butt apron.
Anyway, they're saying it's too strict. They want a broader range of dark colors. They want to be able to wear patterned shirts.
No,
And
I
they're
mean,
going on strike because of this.
I don't want my
Like-
barista to be rocking a flannel like Jer, making my coffee. I
Right.
want it.
I
No.
like that look. It is a classy look.
It is.
Personally. I mean, and if I go work at a place like this and I know that's how they dress, then maybe if I don't like it, I apply somewhere
Yeah.
else,
And it's consistency. It is the company that wants their brand to look this way. And if you don't like
Yep,
it,
that's
go
exactly
start your
what it
own
is.
company, right?
Yeah, I'm going to
that's-
start a Dunkin'.
That's kind of how it works, though.
it's like
that's
you
what
walk
they want.
into any of these, you know what you're going to get.
Yes.
and I like that.
It's no different than like working at a Target where you got to have the red shirt on and the khaki pants,
And
right?
if you
Right.
walk into a Target wearing a red shirt, just know people are going to come up to you asking for help
They will
Lord help
awkwardly
ya.
stare and be like,
every
do you,
time.
excuse me, do you,
I
excuse me,
know.
do you work
Lord
here?
help you.
Every time I wear a red shirt in Target, I'm like, gosh dang it, I
How
did
often
it
are you
again.
doing that?
I do it way more than I thought I would.
Sometimes you do it for fun and just
I know,
direct people
right?
to the wrong
Walk around-
places.
Aisle
Yeah.
11. Aisle 11.
I walk
thank
around
you.
with a clipboard looking important in Target.
Goodness.
That's a great prank, isn't it? There's got to be an Instagram account of that.
Yes,
of somebody
there,
doing
we need
that.
to make
should
one.
do that for next April
Needs
Fool's
to
Day.
happen.
All of
All
us
right.
just walk in there in red
I've got
shirts.
one more thing for you guys, and then we're going to dive into Show Wants to Know. So all of our listeners, be ready to call. Here's our number in case you want to just plug it in, 303-691-1649. We'll do Show Wants to Know in just a second. But there is a great article out this morning talking about the things that you tried once and you knew it wasn't for you and you would never do it again.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Number 5 on the list is something I have done. It's hot yoga.
Yeah.
I did
Oh.
that one time with Knick Knack, and I swore I would never do it again.
Same, Jer. It's like, why
It's so hot.
why do we need to be tortured? Like, wait.
It's so hot, and people be tooting
Oh,
when they're doing the hot
gosh.
yoga. So if you're in there
Yes.
with 15, 20 other people farting away, it's a hot box in there.
yeah.
I don't want to be in there. It
No.
was so
Lingers.
gross.
It lingers,
It was
yeah.
It
so
does.
gross.
The
didn't like
only
it.
time
It was
can
in my
get-
mouth.
The only time it can get worse is when they add the goats. Like it's like why
Hot
did they
goat
have to-
yoga.
Why did we add the
The
goats?
goats are like,
though?
The goats would pass out.
No.
Help me.
Oh my gosh.
What else? Giving birth, one and done. Tried it once. Katie slowly raises her hand.
Me.
You don't
Oh
want to
my
do that
gosh.
again, huh?
Never again. It's
No.
been long enough that I've forgotten how it hurts.
Yeah.
Never again.
You don't wanna
Never
do that.
again.
Oh,
I want to
Katie
add
leaves the show and gets her tubes tied.
Rocky Mountain Oyster should be on that list. 'Cause one and done.
there
I kind of think that's
isn't.
one thing you should try.
I did
once.
try one.
And I've never done it.
Never
You should.
again.
You've never tried them?
Oh yeah.
I hear if you get really good ones, though, that you're kind of like, man, it's not bad.
Not
It's like a
bad.
piece of chicken or something.
They're a little bit more rubbery
Yeah.
than chicken. A little more
and they
consistent.
taste sweaty. I don't like that.
okay.
Like,
Well,
I
that's just
don't-
because they're
Moving
no,
on.
but they
moving
do.
on.
Like they have that just taste to them where it's like,
They have that
that's not
tang,
right.
Jer.
That's
Speaking
not
of
right.
sweaty, they said going to strip club came in at number 7. You've done it once and you won't
Oh,
be
I
back.
could see that.
Yeah, it's not
It's
for
not
you.
your thing.
It's not. No.
Hot tubs on the list. Yeah, I'm kind of a hot tub weirdo. It's
Bath with
human.
friends.
It's human
Yeah.
stew. I don't like that.
Well, unless it's your own hot tub.
It's my
you
own
know-
stew.
That's called a bath.
Yeah, but no, if you have a hot tub out in your backyard and you just get to soak in the bubbles while you watch
You
the
know
birds.
your
I've
neighbors
thought
are
about
watching.
doing that.
Your neighbors are watching.
My neighbor has one, and I hear him out there splish splashing, and it does sound kind of relaxing.
It
Like I could
does.
hang out with Knick Knack in the hot tub,
Exactly.
have a margarita or 4, and you just enjoy the bubbles.
You
know what
got
I'm saying?
cameras everywhere.
You know what I'm
can
saying?
watch it.
Anything else I want to give you? Gambling, running, scuba diving,
Running?
skiing.
Never again.
And then number 12, I don't get drinking a Bloody Mary. I love Bloody Marys.
It's like a meal in a cup.
Oh, it's
like,
so good, especially when you get the ones with the slice of bacon in there, the
Yes.
pickle, the olives, a chicken wing.
Yeah.
Give me
That's-
that all day
That's
long.
something fun that you can do even without the alcohol in it.
You can
It's
get one at
just
Crave with
make-
like a
yeah.
mini slider on top.
Oh.
Like
Yes.
a little burger.
The-
Count me in.
The whole rotisserie chicken. I love that one. I do. I
Mine was
love
real.
that one.
Slider.
That's awesome. All right, guys, we have a dilemma here for Show Wants to Know, and I want to read it to you. Here's our little fun sounder. Yeah. All right, so here's how this works. We have a couple social media sites. It's Facebook, Instagram, the two biggies. You can find us on there, Jeremy, Katy, Josh. On both of those, it's Katy without an E. Jeremy, Katy, Josh. Send us a message on something that's going on.
Katy.
No I.
I
Oh, did I
know.
say I?
Yeah, no, you said Katy without an E.
Oh, without an E. Oh, yeah, and no
Or an
I.
I,
Yeah,
and
you're
then
right.
a Y.
You're right. Yeah.
Close. You were close.
Now we've just confused them even more.
Never mind. Disregard. Don't even waste your time. So we take our messages that come in on those sites and we throw them on the air with your dilemmas, and you guys can call in and sound off. We call it Show Wants to Know. It's a lot of fun. So if you want to call in, 303-691-1649. This time around, it's a woman named Brooklyn. She says, I need your advice. I've been working at an engineering company for almost 10 years. Career is solid. Loves what she does. Everything's great. Until about a week ago when she found out her ex-fiance is going to be starting at the company.
Oh,
She says, this is a big X. We were together for 4 years, engaged to be married. I was the one who ended it. I left him. Hardest decision I've ever made. Something in my gut said it wasn't right, though. He was heartbroken. Honestly, I don't think he ever got over it. She says, my guess is when he sees me, he'll still have feelings for me.
Someone likes herself.
Well, aren't you
And
full of
she's
yourself,
something.
Brooklyn?
Man.
Jeez. She says, to make things more complicated, this isn't a giant company where we can ignore each other. We'll be working in the same building floor, maybe even the same team. There's not going to be any avoiding him. Oh, and I accidentally saw his HR paperwork on the printer. No emergency contact, no mention of a partner, just him alone still.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Brooklyn.
Jeez,
I know.
Brooklyn. Jeez.
She did her homework,
Goodness.
though. Like,
She
Someone
goes-
still has a crush on him.
She goes on to say,
Wow.
I'm currently in a very happy, stable relationship with someone. I love him deeply. We've been together for about 2 years now.
Okay.
I told him about the ex joining the company. Ruh-roh. He's not taking it well. He's anxious, uncomfortable. Already made a few pointed comments about how he's going to have to battle for me. He's not happy, wants me to quit or find another job. So, JKJ, I'm stuck. Do I talk to my boss, try to switch teams before this becomes a thing? Do I start to quietly look for a new job? Do I stay put, set boundaries? Hope both my boyfriend and my ex don't combust. Guys, how do I make my boyfriend understand he really shouldn't have anything to worry about? What would you do if you were me? And that's from Sweet Brooklyn for today's Show Wants to Know. I like this one a lot. I feel kind of yee for this
Yeah.
girl
Juicy.
already. Like, ooh, what should
I
she
don't
do?
know what she. I'm so confused right now. Like, I don't know.
I'm so confused.
I am like.
So
I see it kind of from the boyfriend's perspective.
I do too. I'm like,
'Cause
you don't
that's
want to work
tough.
with your ex-fiance. I
No.
wouldn't want Nick
I
Nack
wouldn't
doing
want
that.
No, I don't like that. I really don't.
But it's her career, you
But for her to
guys.
quit, I know. Like that. What should she do
Sounds
about
good
it?
to me.
That's what I'm so. You think?
sounds
You
just
think?
quit.
Sounds unproblematic to
Well,
me.
and engineering jobs aren't hard
No,
to
I know,
get, are
yeah.
they? Are they hard
Well,
to get? Like, aren't there a lot
Depends
of
on what she's
engineering?
doing.
Okay.
What kind of engineering? I don't know. Here's what we're going to do. We can come back and dissect this just a little bit more, and we want you guys to sound off. Maybe you've been in this situation. Maybe you just want to give Brooklyn some decent advice. It's Show Wants to Know. We open up the phone lines for our listeners. 303-691-1MIX. 303-691-1649. We'll get you on the air with JKJ for Show Wants to Know. So give us a jingle. It's all brought to you by our good friends at Efficient Comfort, where you can get a $59 AC inspection for new customers this month. Schedule online, efficientcomfortco.com. We'll dive into your calls and comments next. It's traffic time. We are deep into Show Wants to Know with JKJ. You guys write in with some of your dilemmas and issues going on in your life. You ask us for advice. What we do is we read it on the air and let our listeners sound off regarding your problem. So if you want to chime in, we had full phone lines. I had to cut a couple people off because they just straight up were like bad-mouthing Brooklyn. I was like, this isn't like the point of this is to trash somebody. We're looking for some genuine advice, some feels for Brooklyn. So if you want to sound off, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649 will get you in for Show Wants to Know. And Brooklyn said she's been at this engineering company for about 10 years. Career is solid, but just found out that her ex-fiance is going to be starting up at the company. She actually left him. She broke off the engagement. She says he's still heartbroken, probably still thinks about her from time to time. She says to make things more complicated, it's a small company, so they're going to be seeing each other all the time. And now her current boyfriend is not happy about this. He's anxious. He's uncomfortable, made a few comments about the situation already. He wants her to quit, maybe find another job, figure something out, because he does not like this situation at all. But she's like, I've been at this company for 10 years. It's my career. What should I do? If you guys want to sound off, 303-691-1649 for Show Wants to Know. I will say a couple messages were coming in that made me laugh. They all had the same thought because in this message, she said that she saw some paperwork on a printer from HR and found out that the ex was still single. A lot of people writing in, why is HR leaving paperwork on the printer?
I know, right?
This company's got bigger problems.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good point.
I know, right? All right, let's hop in and talk to Sadie. Hi, Sadie.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. So what do you think about Brooklyn's situation? It's kind of juicy.
Okay, so I personally can't imagine working with an ex. However, I feel like the boyfriend has some insecurities that he needs to work on, right? He should trust his partner, Brooklyn, to keep things professional at work. And she's happy with her job, and to ask her to quit something that she has loved for the past 10 years feels a little, it just doesn't sit right with me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so I think that there's a disconnection of trust between them. And again, this situation is very uncomfortable for Brooklyn, but sometimes we just have to do things that make us uncomfortable in life. And I feel like it's unfair of her boyfriend to ask her to leave her job that she's so comfortable with because of this situation.
I agree with you, definitely. You got to try to be secure. But then on the other hand, it's like she left this guy. They were engaged. So this guy was heartbroken. And to see her again, you've got to imagine he's going to be trying to make some moves, trying to win her back somehow. And that would make me uncomfortable. And, in this message, she's like, I bet he still thinks about me. He's still alone.
Yeah.
So she's kind of liking this, I think.
Well, I guess we can only hope that he doesn't try to get back with her. I think she needs to set firm boundaries as soon as they do see each other and say, hey, I'm in a relationship, and just set those boundaries right off the bat, because then
Pretty good.
Shouldn't be an issue.
Look, Brad, I left you for a reason.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to get up on me, all right, Brad?
That's it, though. You have
Knock
to
it
be
off.
like that.
Don't even look at me, Brad. Sadie, you make some valid points. I appreciate your call today. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.
See you later.
Thanks.
For
Bye,
some reason,
Sadie.
everybody's like calling in and hanging up. Stop that. Stop
Well, I
that. You're
think
doing
it's
it again. Stop it.
Sadie made such good
I
points.
don't know if we're
we're
on right
fine.
now on a school bus or something, but it's a bunch of little children
Oh,
that are calling and
knock
going,
it
oh, no, I don't want to
okay.
comment.
Oh,
Stop it.
well.
Stop it.
If you're a legit caller and want to call in for Show Wants to Know, 303-691-1MIX, 303-691-1649. Brooklyn's looking for some advice. Hi, Anna Banana.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
Good morning. So what are your thoughts about Brooklyn?
I think her fears here are legitimate. However, I feel that, this is her career. This is her job, and she loves it. And I think she needs to set some rules with Brad, or whatever his name is, first, immediately, and just say, hey, Brad, I hope you're comfortable with this, and, we both moved on, and blah, blah, blah. And then she needs to stick it out with her job, because, you know what, that is her love. And her boyfriend is a little insecure, but you know what? Not bad. I think most of us would be a little leery of this. However, she needs to let him know, too, that, hey, no way, I'm with you, and that's it.
Yeah.
I think it's easier said than done, obviously.
Right.
Again, I'm still trying to put myself in the boyfriend's shoes with this, knowing that she is going to work every day with an ex-fiance who still probably has the hots for her. Like, Anna, every day it's going to be like, how was work? What went on? What's going on? And you can only put up with that for so long, even if he is secure.
But still, like, now keep yourself in his shoes and think about how if Brooklyn then has to find a new job that she hates, and she did that because she wanted you to feel better about the situation, and now you feel like a jerk because she had to switch jobs because you didn't feel secure.
And now she's got a longer commute and not as good benefits.
Yeah.
Oh, poor girl.
Yeah.
It sucks to be so wanted, doesn't it? Poor Brooklyn. She's probably secretly loving this. Oh, I have two guys that still want me. This is the worst ever. And I'm an engineer. Oh, this is the worst ever.
How will I make it through?
My 6-figure income is the worst. Anna, you are a delight. You can call whenever you want. You have a great day, okay?
Thank you. You guys too.
Thank you. Love you.
Bye, Anna.
All right, we got some more. Holly, Ashley, Cassidy. Let's see what y'all have to say. Cassidy is a guy. Hi, Cassidy.
Hi.
Morning.
Hi, good morning. Let's get a guy's point of view. How would you feel about this, Cassidy?
I'll just jump to the chase on it. I personally think Brooke shouldn't have to quit her job.
Okay.
Clearly, if she's been there for 10 years, like she's invested, I'm assuming, is seen as valued as well, because you don't just keep a job for 10 years, unless the company you're working for sees you as a valuable employee who, does their job correctly, especially as an engineer. So I personally think that what Brooke, really cut and dry for me is that I think she should go to HR, explain the situation to them, as well as maybe her boss. But HR will obviously communicate with her boss, regardless, if she reports it to them of what is going on and, the situation, because obviously, they're going to want to know, because they're not going to want to have, who knows, like, what this guy is like, or whether or not they don't want to have a sexual harassment type of situation, which who knows if it would go that far.
Right, but obviously it could turn bad in multiple ways.
Thing.
Yeah, it could turn bad on multiple levels.
So that's really my opinion on it. And she should tell her boyfriend what her plan is. And I think the fact that she was transparent with him, that this is a new development at work, means that he should trust her a bit more.
Yeah. Because
it seems ridiculous that he's just telling her to up and quit, to be honest, when she's clearly invested in her job.
I tell you what, buddy, though, after 10 years, she's probably got some awesome recommendations, and she could probably bounce and be okay. And I will tell you that my wife is in the engineering industry, which is a heavily male-dominated industry. So being a female with 10 years of experience, great recommendations, she probably easily could slide into another engineering firm.
Another job.
Just
going to
throw that out there, though. Or
she might like it better.
Glass half full, she could like it better.
Yeah, but the
Katie.
devil you know,
Jeez,
right?
Katie.
The devil you know. I'm just saying.
I don't want anything with the devil.
Sure. No.
Cassidy, we appreciate you sounding off, especially a guy's point of view. You have a great Thursday, my man.
You as well. Thank
See you later.
for having me on.
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, who's been holding the longest? We got Holly. Hi, Holly Jolly.
Hey, how's it going?
Super dupes. Thank you for calling for Show Wants to Know. Did you hear about Brooklyn's dilemma?
I did, and I see both sides of it. I put myself in both shoes, and from the boyfriend's point of view, I could see where he stands. And if that were me, obviously, I would be nervous too. But then in the same point, I think as far as Brooklyn goes, she just needs to trust herself and make everything known when she goes in, maybe talk to HR. I agree with the last person that said that. But who knows? She might not be working directly next to him. She doesn't know that yet.
Here's my thing. I don't feel like from her message that she is fully in, that she doesn't want to see this guy or work with this guy. I feel like she's going to kind of like seeing him. She made, notes here on about she just took a peek at his HR paperwork. He's still alone.
There was no peek at the HR paperwork.
Right.
She
clearly read
looked.
it.
Exactly.
And how about this other line? My guess is that when he sees me, he'll still have feelings for me.
I know,
Like,
I don't
I
like that.
kind of feel like she doesn't want to avoid this guy a little bit.
Yeah, she wants to see
She's
him.
For
still.
her to say all that already, it's already a reason to make the boyfriend feel uncomfortable.
That's what I'm saying. So now I feel like no wonder this guy's kind of like, huh. And she left this fiance, and who's to say she's not working there and goes to HR and does all this, and in 6 months she's like, maybe I made a mistake. She starts having feelings again for this guy. So I'm still on the boyfriend side with this. It's very uncomfortable for him.
I agree. And
All
if
right.
she was at the job for maybe a small amount of time, that's a different story, but 10 years is a long time. But even still, 10 years, maybe it's time to move on.
Might be. Holly, thank you for your call. You're very wise.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye, Holly.
And there's article after article out there, which is kind of off the topic, but they say that you should be switching jobs every 5 to 10 years or so you advance your pay. You're just not getting that minimum bump every year at the same career for 40 years. You can actually switch jobs and get like massive pay raises,
in some industries.
In
for
some
sure.
industries.
Yeah.
And in engineering,
Yeah,
I mean, it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Why not? Ashley.
Good morning.
Good
KJ.
morning.
Hey.
Hi, ASHLEY. So what are your thoughts for Show Wants to Know?
I'm a little suspicious of Brooklyn herself. I do not think there were any HR paperwork. I bet she is still like Facebook stalking him.
Oh,
Right.
she's
I thought the
stalking
same
him.
thing.
A sitcom. Oh, I just happened to find this paperwork on the printer. Please, girl. Like, that
Please.
did not happen.
Yeah, and how did she really know that this guy was starting? Maybe she saw him in an interview, or I'm trying to figure out how she figured out. Because he hasn't actually started. How does
Yeah.
she know that he's going to be working there?
Yeah,
Maybe-
it sounds like she's keeping tabs on him.
Yeah.
She's on his LinkedIn for sure.
You make
I
a
think.
really good point, Ashley. I didn't even think of that.
That's smart.
So
Oh,
what do
she's
you
totally
what do you think
stalking
about
him.
Brooklyn then? Do you think she's maybe thinking about getting back with this ex, or should she, be happy with her current boyfriend?
I think she's just kind of a little presumptuous. Like, this guy, her ex-fiance, has probably moved on. Just because he isn't married doesn't mean he hasn't moved on. And I don't know, I think she might just be kind of inventing things in her mind too, which would be kind of a red flag for the boyfriend, honestly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I want to know how much she's talking about it like every day. Oh my God, my ex is starting. Oh, I'm still thinking about my ex starting. What should I do? My
I'd
ex, my
break up
ex,
with
my
that.
ex.
Well, she wrote us,
Yeah.
Right.
Clearly her mind is on it a lot.
A lot.
It's a good
All
point,
right.
actually.
Ashley, thank you for the call.
Thank you. Have a great morning.
You as well. Hi, Anthony.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey, another guy's opinion. What do you want to say for Brooklyn?
Just hearing the last two conversations here, it kind of made some good points. One, Brooklyn, she is a little fishy, just off of knowing that dude that he's gonna be working with her again, and then finding that quote unquote HR paperwork, and even then, just her saying like, "Oh, I think he's still in love with me." Like automatically, she's thinking of him already. Like she still can't get over him. So the boyfriend does have a little, how would I say, like he's right on having some type of concern as well.
I agree.
But also at the end of the day, like no matter how hard you try, no matter how hard you are to be loyal, another person's actions will always be based on whatever they want to do. So ultimately, if they do decide to, go down their path and cheat, that's on them, not really on the boyfriend, because you can't really control anything.
No,
at that
yeah.
point.
But he's just trying to avoid that situation altogether, But who's to say, Brooklyn wouldn't start a new job at a new engineering firm and find a super hot dude there and, run off with him? You don't know. You just never know. You never know.
Exactly.
It's the devil right, Katie?
It's the devil you know, Jer.
100%.
100%.
We don't know, but we definitely know the devil.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Anthony, thank you for the call, sir. Have a great day.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good one, guys.
Later, dude.
Bye.
All right, we'll do 4 more. Tammy, Jen, Julie, and Annika, who's been holding the longest. Hi, Annika.
Hi, guys.
Hi, good morning. I love Show Wants to Know. I just love diving into people's lives. I really do. So what do you think about Brooklyn's situation? What do you want to tell her?
Well, first of all, when you first were bringing it up, I totally thought it sounded like the plot of some kind of rom-com.
Yeah.
It really does. It almost sounds like a Hallmark movie. It's like a Hallmark Christmas
I'm like,
movie.
okay, I know the end of this one.
Don't you feel like it's set at Christmas and there'll be mistletoe in the office and they find themselves in the copy room under the mistletoe?
She came from the big city.
And they kiss. This is how this is going to end.
Yep.
Spot on. All right, go ahead.
I think my thing is I can see from both sides, but did she mention like how long it's been since she was engaged to this guy?
It doesn't. She was with this guy for 4 years, I believe, and then the current boyfriend 2 years. So I don't know the time in between.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, I just think it's kind of weird. Like, if she's not keeping tabs on him, I think it's kind of like narcissistic of her to be, oh my gosh, he's still thinking of me. Like, kind of like the last caller said, you don't know if he's moved on unless she has been kind of keeping tabs on whatever he's doing. But I just feel like open communication is like the biggest thing. I do think it's good that she told her boyfriend about it and didn't like hide that from him. And I think having a conversation with HR is probably a good idea, to just say like, hey, this is what's going on. But it also doesn't really sound like she is bothered by the drama. Like, it kind of seems like she wants the drama.
I agree. She's loving the
likes
attention.
it.
And now we're talking about her on the radio and I feel dirty.
I don't know. I feel like the boyfriend, some people said he feels insecure. I don't know if I really blame him, especially like if that's just how the impression we're getting from her, like what she like actually
him.
in their relationship. Yeah.
Well, and Annika, really quick, I wanted to bring up this point. Like, he might be single. If she did see his HR paperwork, he might claim himself as single. But, like, that doesn't mean you aren't in, like, a committed relationship. It just means you're not married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he could totally have a girlfriend at this point and be totally moved on, and she's over here in her own little world, like,
Or
oh
he's
my
still in
gosh.
love because she left him. They were engaged and she left him.
To me, it sounds like she's saying he's hung up on her. I think she's hung up on him.
I think
But-
you're right,
I think
Annika.
you're right.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I know what my answer is to this. I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
Annika, thank you for calling. You're very sweet. Have a good day.
Thanks, guys. You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Jen.
Hi. I'm so excited to get through. I've listened to you guys for years, but it's my first time to call.
Well, we're excited you're on the air with us. It's very kind of you. So we got a little show wants to know going on. What's your opinion?
The one thing that really stuck out to me about her working there for 10 years, kind of like the last caller said, is I want to know how long ago she was with this person, because I can't imagine that her ex-boyfriend didn't know she worked there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
made
Yeah.
a really good- I didn't
Yeah,
even
if she's
think
been there within the
about that.
decade, he's maybe applying there on purpose.
Exactly.
To try
Threw
to
a wrench in our whole debate.
Jen, how come none of us thought about this?
Oh, nobody. Jen.
What?
Oh my gosh.
The
This is
plot
great.
All right, he's the stalker. Never mind.
So he's the stalker.
Yes.
He applied. He wants the
Seems to
job.
me.
He wants to get back with Brooklyn.
Yep. It seems to me that the ex, either he was with her when she was already working there, because 10 years is a long time,
Yeah.
or even if it was after they broke up. Like, you can't tell me in 10 years somebody that they used to be engaged didn't follow her enough to know that she worked there.
Oh, my gosh.
So how do we feel about this now?
Now
I don't know.
So now you
changed a
really feel
little.
for the boyfriend if that's the case, because this guy's maybe trying to get Brooklyn back,
She's got to quit.
and she's got to quit because no wonder the boyfriend's wound
I
up.
think she needs to move states. I think she needs to move
right?
now.
Exactly. Witness protection program.
You really
That's
did
the
throw a
next
monkey
step.
wrench into this entire
Yes,
thing, Jen.
Jen.
What the heck?
Damn it. That was a great observation. Jen, thank you.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you. You have a
Thanks,
great
Jen.
day.
Thanks for.
Well,
wow.
crap. Okay, we'll do Tammy. We'll do Julie, and then Tammy will have the last word. Hi, Julie.
Hi.
Hi. What are your thoughts?
Well, one thing, she's bringing this up before he even starts there.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it could be no big deal at all. I mean, they might not run into each other. They might, it could be just another person working there, So why is she bringing it up and worrying and stirring the pot now, unless, she's trying to think of a way to get away from the guy that she's with now?
There
Maybe
is that.
she's wanting to break up with this guy, and she's going to use this as an excuse.
This is kind of a courtesy, just kind of a nice heads up. Hey, by the way, don't get too attached.
Yeah, because my old fiance is coming back in the picture, and I might go back with him.
And he still totally wants me, so.
Yeah, she's just looking for a reason, right?
He might, know that she works there, and he's like, I don't even want to see her, but it's a great job opportunity, and I'll keep my distance. So she's just looking for trouble. It seems like.
I think you're right. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know which way I'm leaning yet.
know,
I've been
so
going
torn.
back and forth so much. Julie, also great points. Thank you for calling.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Julie.
All right, Tammy, you get the last word on this.
Oh my God! So I totally was on Jen and Julie's radar. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, it's been too long that she's been there. How does the ex not know she's there?
He's got to know.
And then I was like, yeah, I mean, that 10 years, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And they were only together for 4, so yes, obviously. I think we got to
Yes.
say, obviously, he knows that she works there.
Obviously. And I'm like, what if she told him, like, oh, I'm going to say it in advance so it doesn't look like I knew anything and kind of blow smoke. But what if she was like, hey, you should apply at my job, and they've always had communication, and this is whole, like, not accidental? And I feel sorry for the boyfriend. Like, my heart goes out to him. And I hope that maybe this opens his eyes, like, maybe something's up, and maybe he needs to find somebody else.
Yep.
And I hate to say like that, but if she's saying stuff like that, there's still, like, sounds like feelings are in the mix. And if her ex is going to work, I don't know. It just seems too coincidental to me.
Yes.
Honestly, after all these calls and everything, I think you have hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
We have kind of pieced this all together, and I think that is the most legit scenario for this.
Way too coincidental.
Way
yeah.
too.
Unfortunately.
And I feel
But I
bad
hope this
talking
guy-
smack.
I don't. She wrote us.
No, about the boyfriend. I
Oh,
feel
about the
Yeah,
boyfriend.
about being insecure, because I'm like, oh, man.
That was going to be my thing. I was like, the bottom line, the boyfriend needs to move on.
Yeah, exactly.
After all this, the boyfriend needs to dump her and move on.
I know, and I hope that's not the case. I mean, it sucks when you love somebody in this, but yeah, hopefully this is kind of an eye-opener for him and everything works out.
And, they've only been together for 2 years, so he's just lost 2 years of love and he can move on. It's not like they've been together for 10 years.
Yeah.
He's
2 years is a long time,
He still has
buddy.
time to move on. I know, but there's still time. Tammy, you are awesome. Thank you for calling us.
Have a good one, guys.
You too. See you later.
Thanks, Tammy. Bye.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go along with the listeners and saying this isn't coincidence.
Yeah.
He knows that she works there. She's going to love the attention. And I think that maybe she's second guessing that she shouldn't have left him when they were engaged.
Yeah, because she said it was the hardest decision she's ever made.
Yep.
So.
And I feel like this is kind of just a heads up to the boyfriend that it might be coming to an end.
Yeah,
Oh
I think she still wants him. I'm on
I
that
do
bus. She
too.
wants him, but she broke up with him, so she can't admit it.
So the advice is keep working where you are. Don't quit because you know you want this guy.
And get married.
But let the boyfriend down easy.
Yeah.
It's probably time to let the boyfriend down.
Exactly. Be nice about it, too.
Be nice. Yes. Oh,
poor guy.
Poor boyfriend. Hey, single dude, Katie.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what?
You can hook up with him. You can totally
Bounce
hook
back.
up with him.
Come on.
Rebound.
Is he
Brooklyn.
an engineer, too?
Brooklyn,
Good.
send a picture of your boyfriend and his contact information to
Okay.
Katie at mix100.com. She might be interested. If any of you have a dilemma for Show Wants to Know, keep them coming. We love diving into your life. You can find us and send us those messages on both of our social accounts, Jeremy, Katie, Josh on Facebook, Jeremy, Katie, Josh on Instagram. And if we like what we see, we'll throw it on the air for Show Wants to Know. Thank you so much to all of our callers and the buttload of texts coming in right now. You guys are true rock stars. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to dive into a very local trending report. That'll be coming up right now. Traffic time. JKJ broadcasting live in Lone Tree, Colorado. Live and local. We are here in town, not pretending to be in Colorado. No, we're in state, and you can see what's going on our YouTube live feed. Just search Mix 100 Denver on YouTube. It's all brought to you by our good friends at Safeway. Shout out to my wife, Knick-Knack, who is parked on C470 right now, going like east. And I will tell you that it is a line of cars.
Yeah.
And I was complaining when I came in this morning because there was a ding-dang sectional on the road when I was driving in.
You think someone hit it?
Yeah. I wonder if it's still there, if it's causing issues.
Maybe that's what it is.
It was
but
a
yeah.
park and run.
There was a couch.
Park and run.
Park and run. There was a couch on the highway, you guys. And I was complaining. I was like, who does that? Who's puttering along in their F-150 with a couch in the back? It falls out and they leave it.
Well, it's gone now.
Not my problem.
It was. Now it's not.
You got to learn how to tie down your load. That's a guy with a new pickup. Who's never moved anything.
He didn't put straps on
He
it.
didn't secure his load.
You got to secure your load.
You got to secure the load for
And
sure.
I'm looking at the traffic map here, and yeah, it is all the way backed up to Ken Carroll, looks like.
Yeah.
So it's in between Kipling and Wadsworth is where, if it is the couch, that's where it is.
It says
people
red
know.
as Texas.
We're going to need somebody to report back on 470 if the couch is the situation.
Do you see a couch?
Let's get a guy out there with an F-150 who knows what he's doing.
Also, if you need a couch, here's a free one, just off 470.
Yeah, Katie, it might not smell. It's been aired out. So.
Right? Exactly.
Oh, my gosh. So
Poor
shout
Knick-Knack.
out to everybody who's parked on the road there at 470. Just listen to us a little bit longer, all right? It's time for a trending report. We'll get you updated on everything that's going on. Egg prices are dropping. Yay!
That's good. Yeah. We don't have to take out a second mortgage for him now?
Yeah, first big drop in a month, they said. So anyway, I think I saw a dozen yesterday at Safeway. I think it was like $4 or something like that.
It's still coming down. Money,
Still
though.
kind of high, but yeah, it's coming down. What else is going on? Brad Pitt is in trending this morning. I guess he was at a Mickey D's in New Zealand. He was spotted, took some selfies with some customers and employees at McDonald's, and they thought we should do something with this and have a little bit of fun. So they put up a deal that anyone named Brad in New Zealand gets a free quarter pounder. You have to have a McDonald's app, and you got to jump through some hoops and stuff, but I thought that's kind of fun.
Free quarter pounder.
That's a pretty solid deal, man.
I'd sign up.
I like the QP.
Where was this? New Zealand?
New Zealand. Josh gets on flight today.
Right. Also, my name's Brad.
It's only a simple. I could change my name.
My name is Brad. My biggest takeaway from this story, and I saw the pictures and stuff, totally off-brand for Brad Pitt, who's a good-looking, muscular dude, rolling into a Mickey D's.
You don't think he ever wants to hanker in for a burger?
You know what?
Feel like he would be like us, maybe.
Yeah, Brad Pitt gets a cheat day too.
Yes.
Everybody
Is that what
gets
he's
a
doing?
Cheat day.
Even The Rock likes pancakes every once in a
Yes.
while.
Even The Rock likes pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Quote
a
of the day.
solid line. Put that on a hoodie and print it
Stop.
immediately.
It wasn't that good. Okay.
As you're eating pancakes.
Stop.
As you're... Never
hey guys,
mind.
even The Rock's eat pancakes.
As you're sitting there overweight with syrup dripping down your chin.
I don't know if you know this, but
Even The Rock does this. Leave me alone. It's carb day. Toni Braxton is in trending this morning. She was at her son's graduation from Howard University last weekend, and the internet is giving her hell because she showed up in a sheer black button-up blouse. You can see her bra and stuff. And a see-through lacy skirt.
It's your underwear.
Showing a decent amount of skin.
It kind of takes the whole thing. I mean, graduating from Howard is a huge deal, and it kind of takes all the
focus off her son and the
Kind of,
accomplishments, and
yeah.
she's like, here, take a look at my panties.
Yeah, like he was emotional. I saw the video. He was crying, and like it was a big
Was he?
deal, obviously. And she's over there in her,
Looking all
underwear and
fine. People said it
sheer
was a
dress.
stripper funeral attire.
Well,
what
and
she was
it
wearing.
is. It's kind of confusing because she has on like, fishnet stockings, but then she has on like.
So do I, but
But see, you cover them up.
The see-through. It is a little confusing. If it takes away the attention from her son, who is
Yeah.
the one graduating. And I
Yeah.
think at the end of the
Truth.
day, as a mom,
Yeah,
like
just
you don't
like
want
Jeremy and I just said. Yeah,
You don't wanna
just
do
like
that.
we just said while you were staring at your
That's what I'm
computer.
saying.
That's
I
all
was
right.
looking at the
No,
outfit.
she's reiterating. It's okay.
I'm reiterating what you said.
Way to circle back
Exactly.
around. Way to circle back around.
Well, because one outfit was different, but anyway.
Oh, okay. She
Continue.
had a wardrobe change?
She had a wardrobe
Continue.
change halfway
I need to
through.
change into something
Continue.
sexier. This isn't showing enough underpants. Here's something for the Wayback Machine. Netflix is bringing back Star Search. The OG way of getting popular. You didn't have TikTok to dance to.
No.
You had Star Search to go do
Explain that to me like I wasn't born
It's
yet.
a talent show, essentially.
Okay,
You could go dance, sing, tell jokes, balloon animals, ventriloquist, whatever you want.
Ed
and
McMahon was the big host of it.
I do know who Ed McMahon is.
Yeah. So then they would wheedle it down and you get a winner of Star Search.
But it was
That sounds
like
cool. That's like the OG talent search
it was,
show.
but it was.
That's
like,
what I just said.
It was a rite of passage. It really was. Like, people wanted to be on Star Search. I wanted to be on Star Search. My friend and I actually choreographed a routine to be on Star Search. We never made it.
Did you have an act too, Jer? We saw Katie's dance. Did you?
Well,
have an
mine was
act?
balloon animals. Yeah.
Oh, balloon
See,
animals.
see, everybody had something, but
had something,
like some
Josh.
of the biggest stars.
That's why I didn't
went
have a
through
girlfriend
it.
in high school.
There you go.
Yes,
I
you
could just
were
make
practicing.
a sword with a balloon animal. Just blow it up.
And I was like,
right
back,
there.
girls, back. Get away from me, back.
I have a job to get to.
You
Balloon
have
animal
cooties.
making.
Ew.
Virgins unite. Anything else I want to tell you? No, Katie, what's going on locally?
All right. Well, speaking of, Diamond Cabaret, the city's looking to revoke their license because of alleged wage theft. And this is a big deal because, again, the more I look into this story, it is pretty crazy. And it's been going on for a while. Like,
Well,
the
those women
dancers
really
came
put
out.
themselves out there.
Well, and they
do.
actually keep that license right there tucked in the front of their thong, so you got to go in and pull it out. Too.
That's not it. That's
No?
not it at all.
Oh, I
but
think
it is. No, I think
I
it
think
is.
it is.
the Diamond Cabaret is doing is misclassifying dancers as exempt. So they're trying to go a lot of shady ways to save money on their end and really screw over the people who work there. So
Shady Ways is the name of one of the strippers there, actually.
yeah, well, she's one of their most popular, but
She is,
failing
yeah.
to pay dancers and other staff Denver's minimum wage, misclassifying workers as tipped food
Misclassifying
and
is
beverage.
also-
Well, that's the thing. The DJs and the house mom, they're saying that they're tipped employees, but they're not. They should be on a wage-based, employment. So these are the things that the company is getting in trouble for from the city, which that's the big deal of the story. The city has never tried to revoke somebody's license, but it looks like they're like, wait a minute, you're not doing things the right way, so we are going to take this away.
I don't like that the strippers have to pay to be there to dance.
I don't like that either.
I don't
Well,
like that.
And that's the thing is they're classifying them as contract employees, and that's a part of it. That's just part of what they're trying to fight because it is hard work being a dancer, I imagine. So it's like they shouldn't be messing. I don't know why you're looking at me like that, but it is.
Yeah, girl.
Why are you moving your hips all of a sudden?
That's not me, that's Josh.
Hold on.
I would never.
I would never. But it is a big deal. Like, it's a big story. Top page on a lot of the news sites. So
No,
It is.
This is important
Well,
news.
the Diamond Cab was always supposed to be kind of the
Classier.
the classier, like the Twin Peaks to the Hooters, you know?
Yes, exactly.
The classier version. I've never been, so I truly don't know. But
I don't
that's-
like that they're taking money out of these girls' thongs. I really
I don't. No, it's hard-earned wages.
Shady Ways has been working really hard.
And
You know what I mean?
misclassifying
She's got
has
two
too.
kids she's putting through college.
You know
so-
what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's tax-free, isn't it?
No, you
No,
gotta pay.
You have to claim your taxes,
You
Josh.
send in an envelope full of sweaty money.
You do.
Sweaty
You
money.
have to claim your tips. You do. And you
Yeah.
have to claim how much of that you
What do you say you're
submit
getting
to
tipped
taxes.
for, though?
Well, you just claim how much money you made that night, and then they make you pay taxes based on that amount.
think-
so,
And actually, claimed tips is another name of one of the strippers there.
Yeah, girl.
And out to the stage, claimed tips.
she's only there on Thursdays, though.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a rough crowd on Thursday morning at 10
Oh
a.m.
my gosh!
What
Claim
else you
tips.
All
Claim
right.
tips and Shady Ways.
Well, get ready to see
One night only.
Get ready
Are you
to see
done?
drones in Commerce City.
Yeah?
Working for the police. The Commerce City Police Department announced yesterday it's launching the Drone as First Responder program, or DFR. It's going to allow professionals in the agency to operate drones remotely to help with calls for service. So they're not going to be used to survey the city or actively look for any law violations.
Sure.
They're just going to be used in response to calls or alerts to help officers in the field. And I thought
I like
I thought it was really neat.
It'll
'cause
probably
they-
keep keep them safer, right?
Sure will.
because,
Send in the
yeah,
drones before the police
if
officers.
they can go in and check out the situation before somebody
can
has
see the perps.
to exactly like put themselves in danger. I love everything about this, and I
Yeah.
thought it was neat how they're going to make it happen because they're going to strategically place drones on top of buildings throughout the city. So when it's time for them to be deployed, they're just ready to go, just
That's pretty
waiting
cool,
on top of
actually.
the building.
I just want them to put nets on them now, so when they see the perp running, the drone can zoom in and fire a net off like Spider-Man, and boom, tackles the guy with the net, and then the police.
I think
Again,
that could work. Just put some weights.
I don't.
yeah,
like
put
a
some
weighted
weighted net.
I don't think the net is going to be as big of a detour as y'all hope it will be.
You don't think it would at least slow a perp down?
Maybe
It
slow
totally
down,
would. That's what
but-
nets do.
Have you not seen cartoons, Katie?
That's what I mean. But
You can't get out of a
then
net,
you can't
Katie.
get out.
Oh, wait.
It's like
You
a fish in the
no,
ocean.
No. You can take the net off though.
Not
You
if
can
it's
grab
weighted.
it.
Not if it's
No,
weighted.
because the
off.
it's weighted and sticks to each other, and then you're stuck.
But logistically, if you are wrapped in a net that is shot from the sky and you get wound up in it, it's going to take you a few minutes to even get out of it.
Yeah, you
What
could
if
have
you
even if
have
it's
a
not
pocket
weighted.
knife? Like
Well,
y'all
what-
are making up rules
But
with
it
nets.
still
I can
slows
too.
them down
We know
enough for the
these-
police to get them.
I don't know.
Perps are stupid.
I don't know if your
Perps are
net's going to
stupid.
work, but why not try it? Why not
Try
try
it.
it? Exactly. It's worth a try.
And give Jeremy 10% of everything you make
no,
off
he's
this.
like,
Yeah.
it's my idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an interesting story because you should look to see more Japanese trucks on the road in Colorado. K-trucks is what they're called. So Governor Polis signed it into law. It allows these trucks on the road starting in July 2027. And they look like the front of a Mack truck, but the bed is just this little itty bitty thing. So they're just like mini trucks. And if you see one, you're like, okay, now I know what she was talking about. But you can't
that a
register.
K-truck?
You can't register these trucks until 2028.
Very similar to one of the girls that dances at the Diamond Cabaret. They call her K-Cups.
All right. So this is going to happen in July of 2027. But again, you can't register your trucks until July.
Why do we need the K trucks?
2028. It's just a different way to be able to move around, I guess. I don't know. I know that they are a little bit less offensive to the environment as opposed to the big trucks that you see out and about, so they can do the same as far as hauling and whatnot, but they're just smaller, so they won't make
So
as
then they
big of an
can't do the
impact.
same.
No, they can because their bed's the same. Their engine isn't the same size, so they can still haul the same stuff. It just, yeah. So, and then part of it is also just I think it's the electric part. These can be a lot more electric, but again, 2028 is when we'll start seeing them, so
All
it'll
right.
be a while. Okay.
What else you got?
Oh, one more. So we have, there is a story from Yelp's Elite Squad, and they put out the 50 best donut stops in the country, and only
Yes.
one in Colorado made the
Yes.
list.
What?
So I know. That's what I said. It's called
Lamar's?
Sweet Colorado, like
Oh,
dough.
like dough.
Dough.
Funny.
But it's in Glenwood Springs. The only one on the
Too
list.
far to drive.
is
Not been to
in
that one.
Glenwood
Give me something
Springs.
locally.
No, they don't have anything locally on here. The number one on the list is in Phoenix, but I just don't think they did research on this. Like they should
Does
have
it
done
say
more
why
research.
that one's so great?
No. It just
Nothing.
said that. It just said that they look for shops that do things all homemade, so they want to make sure everything's made fresh. And they look for mom and pop things, so they weren't really looking
Well,
for
I'm all right
the
with that.
Dunkin' type things. You
Well,
know,
no chains.
Exactly,
But like, what
no
was that one
chains.
that came in?
Desert Donuts came in.
Desert
Yeah,
Donuts.
yeah,
They
and
had a
there's
good donut.
lot
That
of-
place?
Yeah, there's a lot of really good donut
Yum.
shops around Colorado and other states as well. Like I look, not one from Minnesota, not one from North Dakota. What that is the land of big backs. Like that's what we do up there. So I was just a little upset about this list. So
Did
the
you just
fact
say that's the land of fat people?
yes,
Big
it
backs.
is.
Well, but-
Which, oddly enough, is the name of a stripper at Diamond Cabaret. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome Big Backs.
She throws fried chicken into the crowd.
You got to reach a little farther to get that thong to put the money in there.
Grow up, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Is that all you got, Katie?
That's it.
That's it.
That's all I'm doing.
That's your training report with Jeremy, Katie, and Josh. Should I play that through traffic?
You probably should.
Yes.
I mean, Aaron, take it away.
And now to the stage, Aaron on traffic. course there was grill-ready meats in
Grill-ready
there. Yeah. Thank you, Aaron. Yeah, it's JKJ in the morning with Denver's best music. It's Mix 100. We'll be wrapping things up and getting out of here in a few minutes. We still have a stack of stories, though. A lot of good stuff out there today. I do want to talk about dogs really quick because we brought this up a couple days ago, but yet another survey out this morning talking about these crazy dog owners. 1 in 7 dog owners say that they ditch their partner or spouse if it meant that they could increase their dog's lifespan by just 3 years. Wow is right, Katie.
That's crazy.
They would leave their spouse if it gave their dog another 3 years.
Oh, gosh.
Dog people, man.
Just
Dog people are
Wow.
crazy. They say that Gen Zers would just give up their favorite meals. Gen Xers would give up their favorite coffee forever to extend the lifespan. And then boomers say that they would have their favorite TV show or movie spoiled for them just to add the years with their dog.
So you said millennials are the ones who will leave their partner? That was it?
It just said 1 in 7 dog owners.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Millennials were the most likely to say this of any generation.
Oh, my
I don't understand.
I don't get it either.
I never got the hype. I grew up with pets. Like, I had rabbits, fish, dogs, cats. I had every pet you could probably own.
You wouldn't
Bro,
give up like a family member, though, for it, right?
I didn't care. Like, our dogs, our cat got eaten by a coyote, and I could have cared less.
Oh, Josh.
I was like, okay, we'll see her later. All right.
Send
bye.
those emails to Josh.
Josh.
No,
at
I send them. I don't.
618.
I'm like, all right.
No, but I agree with you in the sense that the fact that people put the animals over the people in their family.
know, it's
that's
nuts.
where I have the problem.
people are
'cause
people.
That's the thing.
People are people,
I
Josh.
love Zoe so much. I love my friends and my family, and to completely cut
Would you
off
give up your
ties with
daughter
them.
to have a
Never,
dog?
Never.
No.
And
They
but they're-
say that there are still normal things you can do to extend your dog's life, like maybe improve their diet
I
or
know.
take them for more walks, give them some supplements,
Yeah, you don't have
Divorce.
to
prioritize their dental care. You don't have to knock off your wife.
sacrifice your child so
Oh
you
my
can give your dog more time.
Dog people, man. Am I right?
Ugh.
It's my fur baby. Yeah. Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. That's it. We're done. We got to get the heck out of here. Big Rob's coming in. He's going to shove us on out of here. He's got commercial-free music starting at 11:30 for about 90 minutes. So kick Mix 100 on at work for us. We'd love you forever. Go Nuggets.
Yes, go Nuggets.
Go Nuggets.
Please.
Good luck with your sports ball tonight.
Game 6, Jer. It's a big deal.
Sports ball.
Must win.
Game of inches. So Go Nuggets. All right, I've got a final story for you guys before we get on out of here. Makes you appreciate just having a normal life. Texas grandpa named Arturo something or other, facing felony charges because he rammed his vehicle into another driver's car at the dollar store.
Oh.
He had his grandchildren with him, too.
Oh, no.
Good example.
Something happened in the parking lot. Something went down. And the reason he rammed this guy with his vehicle is because the other guy threw a burrito at him.
Hey,
This feels like something you'd see in a parking lot of a dollar store, right?
for sausage.
Arturo was booked into the Harris County Jail facing felony charges. The alleged burrito tosser not taken into custody because the flying burrito did not cause damage to Arturo's vehicle, so he's off the hook. Like I said, it's just good to be normal.
Is the burrito okay?
Is the burrito okay?
I just want to make sure.
In other news, the burrito is fine.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
good.
God.
That's it, guys. We're out of here. We are Jeremy, Katy, Josh, Denver's Mix 100. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Bye.
Bye.